Hello everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Scum video. I hope you're all doing great today. There's been a new Scum patch that's dropped today, which has obviously brought in vehicles, and so we're going to be taking a look at the patch and everything that's in it. So sit back, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's take a look at it.
It's me,
Daryloff. Alright, so I'm back at Steam. Patch notes, December 7th, 2018. It starts off with vehicles. There is one drivable vehicle, and there's the ability to enter and exit the vehicle. You can either be the driver or the passenger. And it has one or more slots for players. The number of slots depends on the vehicle type and shape. So with this one, there's obviously room for, I assume, for 4 people. Somebody's going to have to test that and let me know. You have the ability to store items in vehicles. You have the ability to destroy the vehicles. And as you can see right over here, you can see the vehicle's health. So you have the ability to kill players when they're inside the vehicle. There's bullet penetration. There's basic vehicle sound and graphics. And there's 32 vehicles on the island, so there's 32 of the SUVs spread out around the island. Some pictures of it. And this is what they're going to be adding later on and what's not added in right now. And so there's fueling and repairs, first person camera, shoot from inside the vehicle, and that's going to be pretty cool. And they add that. Do some drive-bys, advanced car damage effects, destructible environment, locking a vehicle, lock picking into a locked vehicle, hot wiring a car. And so with this one, I assume you're going to have to go around and find the keys if you don't have the skill in order to hotwire the car. And that'll be pretty cool. Armoring a car, which is also pretty cool. It reminds me of like Mad Max or something. More player interactions inside a car. Not sure really, what that would be, aside from maybe flipping somebody off or a radio maybe, I don't know. Booby trapping, hit locations, and they already have another vehicle. They also say there's a bunch of bugs. Next up, they added a new game mode. It's capture the flag. Capture the flag as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so they also added MIDI keyboard support, which personally I don't think is needed. I'd rather their sound programmers worked on the way that the sound detection works in the game, so that when you're underground and you're walking quietly and looting, the zombies up above don't hear you and all flock to you and stuff like that. To me, that would be more beneficial to the game than MIDI keyboard support. But what do I know? Maybe he doesn't have those talents. Next up, there's new weapons. There's the AS Val. I'm Canadian, so I don't know really much about guns, to say the least. But the AS Val is a really cool gun to me. I think it looks cool. And so I'm really excited about this gun being added. Initially, I was like, what's another gun? But I can't deny that I really like the AS Val, so I'm pretty excited about that. Next up, we have 2 new locations added into the map. Not just one, two locations. So I'm not quite sure where these are at the moment, but once I find them, I'm going to be doing a video about these 2 locations. It is a sawmill and a fish factory. And also what's interesting about these locations is that there's no sentries at these locations. So I think that's going to be a lot more fun. It'll be a lot better PvP as far as I'm concerned. You don't have to worry about all the puppets and sentries and all that garbage all the time. There's new eyewear, new sunglasses. There's Steam trading cards. I really don't know much about these or how they work. I think you can sell them for money or something. There's a new playable head. There's some graphical improvements. Item virtualization. So basically, the game should run better with this implemented. There's been improvements to the anti-cheat. More restrictions to the any files. Alright, there's also been a ton of bug fixes. I'm going to leave a link to this page down below. I'm not going to go through all these, but I'll leave the link down there so you can go through them at your leisure. Okay, and finally there are quality of life and balance updates. The cargo drop rate in single player is now 4 times longer. That way you should be able to get to it since there's only you in the map. You should have more time to go to it. It says it should be easier to find a corpse upon returning to its location. It might go glow blue a little bit longer. I'm not quite sure about that one either. The Car 98 has scope and events now. Updated egg and parsley nutrition. Adjusted weights of empty magazines. Add new dirt and ducks on prisoner clothes. Crafting animal skin jacket and pants can now be done with more rope objects than just thread. So this is one that people have been asking for a long time now. It's basically so that you don't have to go into the towns in order to craft this stuff, which I agree with. It makes a lot more sense that the people that want to play more of their survival and don't want to hit the towns can do that and craft these things. So I'm really glad that they finally brought this change into the game. Okay, chat messages are now colored depending on the chat type. This should have been done a while ago too. I'm glad to see that in there. Removed offset from the ground from blueprint colliders. Blueprints can't be finished if there's an item inside them. It's now possible to manipulate unowned items via drag and drop. Blueprint crafted items will now get destroyed if left for a week. And so if you don't touch any of your items that you have crafted in the game now for a week, they will disappear and be destroyed. This is to eliminate so many, empty and unused items on the map and just get the game to run a little better. Added new fire animations, added new muzzle and smoke effects on weapon fire, and you can now mount a scope on the M16. Scopes that can be mounted are the ACOG P223, and you do not need a rail mount to mount those scopes. So that's pretty exciting. The M16 definitely needed a scope. And there's some new admin commands. There's set fame points to all online. That sets it for all online players, and set fame points to all equals. And that sets it to all players, those who are online and offline both. Previously entered admin commands from chat can be accessed up and down keys. Okay, and so there you have it. That's today's patch. I'm gonna go and I'll probably play some of it later on. I'm going to be doing some videos about some of the different aspects of the patch. I'll probably do one about vehicles. I'll probably do one about the new areas, and maybe a couple more depending on what I see fit at that point. So you have those to look forward to. With that being said, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that post bell notification. That way you'll get updated when I do post a new video. And until then, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching. Leave a comment below on what you think about this patch, what you think about the vehicles, how you feel about the vehicles coming before the fortifications. When do you think the fortifications are going to come? I'm really looking forward to the fortifications myself. And until then, you can always come by my Twitch channel, ask some questions or whatever. I've been playing God of War over there lately on the PS4, which won Game of the Year last night, conveniently. So it's a really great game. Let me know if you watched the Game Awards and what you thought about those. I thought it was a pretty good show overall. Obviously, I'm upset that Metroid wasn't showing off the Switch, but it is what it is. And so I've rambled on long enough for this. And until next time, take care and see you later. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You can also hit the post bell notification bell so that way you'll get updated as soon as I post a new video. I stream live over on Twitch nearly every day, so make sure you follow me over there. You can come hang out in the chat, ask me questions, or you can just watch some gameplay. If you like the channel, you can also subscribe to me over on Twitch, and that way you'll get access to some cool emotes and some other perks. You can also find me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So be sure you follow me there, that way you'll get notified when I'm going live on Twitch and when I post a new video here on YouTube. Until next time, keep on gaming, I hope you're having fun, have a great day, and I hope to see you next time.